Hit that like, hit that subscribe. It's in this very ring time. Let's go!
Let's go! This ain't the fuck like this game can he stink!
Oh shit!
It's gone!
Good evening, HRD Radio, and welcome back. It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. It is time for In This Very Ring. I am, as always, I'm your host, Rich. Butters will be along shortly. He had to go do something. I don't know. So he's in the background. We're waiting for him to get back to his chair. But I wanted to start on time because we're punctual here and In This Very Ring. And now, In This Very Ring is brought to you by Allons-y Travel. Allons-y Travel specializes in the creation of your dreams at the vacation of your dreams at Disney, Universal, or wherever your heart calls you. Let their talented team of experts, including me, create a custom vacation for you. Contact Allons-y today in our comment section. We've got the link. We'll put it. Boom. Tell them In This Very Ring sent you. Let's go. We thank Allons-y for sponsoring today's broadcast. Man, guys, it is that time of year again where professional wrestling just kind of makes me scratch my head. It's really concerning at how much it makes me scratch my head. For weeks, we have been talking about how there's this tag team unification match. We talked about it for weeks with the Universal title, the WWE title, as far as that goes. And then we're going to do it with the tag titles. They announced it the night after WrestleMania. You guys should unify the tag titles. Cool, awesome, great. We're excited for it. And literally a week before, that match is gone. Which brings us to our topic of conversation today, brought to you by our doc, Dr. Paul Vidal, at SpecializedPhysicalTherapy.com. He's our doc, make him yours. That's Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy. WWE WrestleMania Backlash should still have the tag title unification match. Agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments. If you're joining us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, we appreciate the hell out of you. Follow us everywhere on all our social media platforms. Let's get right into it, because Butters isn't back yet. They should have kept it. And I'm going to get on my high horse. I'm going to get on my soapbox. And they should have kept this match. You had the Usos. You had RK Bro. You're building it up phenomenally, I might add, over the last several weeks. And literally a week before, you have nothing. You just say, screw it. We're not doing it anymore. We're going to do a pointless bullshit match with the Bloodline, Roman, the Usos, versus Drew McIntyre and RK Bro. And it just makes me shake my damn head because I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what logical explanation they have, but it's what's happening. Looks like Butters might be ready over there. So let's bring him in here. Let's get him to weigh in on this poll question. Butters, there's a big giant glass in your way. That's the best you've ever looked on air.
Oh, hold on. Well then. All right. Looking sexy as hell. All right. Oh, baby.
Butters, what do you think of the poll question?
What do I think? I think WWE's a fucking idiot.
Move the microphone a little bit closer to your face, and it's all yours, buddy. Take it away.
Should they still have the tag match? Wholeheartedly 100% agree. Honestly, it should just be a winner take all match. If you're gonna make these 6 idiots in one ring, You know what? I'm not going to call them idiots because they're not idiots because they're the ones having to be force-fed this shit. You know, WWE's the idiots. It should still be a title unification match, even if Roman's title's not on the line. You just make it a 6-man, and tag team titles are still on the line for unification. Is what they should be, not the bullshit that is. Oh well, contract didn't get signed. We're just gonna make it a 6-man tag. Are they waiting for a bigger pay-per-view, or are you just or were you just pulling a swerve on us?
Right.
I think wholeheartedly 100% WWE doesn't know where they want to go with this because they don't know if they even want to unify all the titles. Because they may split the titles back up. They may have just done this just to... You do this for a month, and then you flip the script. What happened to Shinsuke? Why Drew? What happened to Shinsuke? They beat the shit out of Shinsuke a few weeks back, and we ain't heard hide nor hair since then.
Right.
So, what's the point of this match?
Beat the hell out of me.
And if I've looked at the card right, I could be wrong, but I think you only have one title match on the card.
It wouldn't surprise me.
And I think it's the women's... Yeah, it's Shonda versus Charlotte. Or Ronda versus Charlotte. I do believe it is the only title match on the card. Which, don't get me wrong, it wouldn't be the first time. But... did USA say hell no? Or Fox?
And this goes back to my comment, God, what was it, months ago? At what point do you just say, for lack of a better phrase, go fuck yourself, right? It's my company. At what point do you just say, no, this is what I want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Right? This should tell you just how backwards I think all this is.
Yup.
I really haven't been paying much attention. It's been a really hard pill to swallow.
You telling me?
Over the last couple of weeks.
Huh? One second. Hold on. 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. We're just going to solo view this until he figures that out over there. But to his point, yes, Ronda Charlotte is the only match on the card this week, next weekend. You've also got Cody Rhodes, Seth freaking Rollins, AJ versus Damian Priest, Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss, Bobby Lashley versus Omos. I was saying this, I don't remember who I was saying this to, but we're in that weird phase of professional wrestling, and more so on the WWE side. We're in a very weird phase of, okay, we just finished WrestleMania, we did everything we could for WrestleMania, and now we have really nothing. We don't have a next step, right? And yeah, Double or Nothing on the AEW side, it's on the horizon. It's about a month away. It's actually May 29th. So it is less than a month away. And they've just started laying the groundwork for it. Right? Looks like Butters is back, so let's bring him back on here.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just saying how we're in a weird time with professional wrestling. WWE, they just finished WrestleMania. They really don't have anything else going on. We've got this pay-per-view in May. More so just to say that we have a pay-per-view in May. This is where that whole 12 pay-per-view thing really screws the pooch.
Yep. And then you got some months where there's 2 pay-per-views a month.
Exactly. But sometimes those are the better months, right? Oddly enough. It's really funny.
Yeah, but again,
where I'm going with this, and before we get back into pay-per-views, AEW is not doing anything special either. I mean, don't get me wrong. That Dax and Cash match, the FTR match on Wednesday night was phenomenal, and the wrestling's great. But they're just now getting into laying the groundwork for Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Right? So they're in a really weird lull period, too. Pete Evans says it best right here. He goes, it's definitely a lull period right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you're kind of like, what do we do? Why do we do this?
That's what wrestling does around this time of year.
Exactly. That's the point. Right? And I was making the analogy earlier.
It doesn't matter whether you're New Japan, you're Impact, now, AEW or Ring of Honor. Everybody, it's that lull after that high, because WrestleMania weekend is when everybody and their mothers, not just WWE, but everybody and their mothers, trying to go balls to the wall, all out.
No pun intended.
Right? But, get everything in one big weekend and try to get as many people to them. And then all of a sudden it's like, can I stop for a while?
Yeah.
Or not stop, but can we take it easy for the love of God?
And so before I get to my next point, I want to go to the comments because I've been kind of ignoring them for just a second. Chuck's chiming in from Birds of a Feather. Make sure you check them out every Thursday night. NFL Draft Weekend was huge. If you missed our coverage, go back, watch it, especially the reactions to all the Eagles picks. I think the guys are very, very happy. I've been monitoring conversations throughout the company, and I think the guys are very, very happy following the draft. Brian Wilson from Agree to Disagree says, what's up? What's going on, buddy? Kevin Dixon, he agrees they should have kept the tag title match. Edie Zahari says the same thing. And Jake Friel from HUD Fan Friday says, happy Saturday. He's going to agree to the poll as well. Pete Evans, we referenced him earlier when we said it was a low period. He's also on Birds of a Feather. He's Chuck's co-host. He agrees to it. And then Frank Vespi, HUD Wednesday night. Hey, yo, sorry to bother you at work. I need some advice. Bring it on, buddy. I'm scared, but bring it on. But it's like WrestleMania, right? You look at WrestleMania weekend, you look at the week before, you look at the week after. It's kind of like the season finale of pro wrestling as an industry.
Yeah.
Right? Some could say Double or Nothing's going to be the season premiere. Some others would say Money in the Bank. It really depends on what kind of fan you talk to. Right? But right around that time, everybody kind of took a few steps back. And to your point, right? They went, okay, I think we're done. We can take a break for a little bit. Right? And some people may say, hey, you know what? The FTR match was my season premiere. Was a season premiere for me.
Yeah.
And it was. It was really, really good. Right? But at the same time, other people will like, nope, I'm going to wait till SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So it's a give and take when you're talking about this kind of stuff. For me, Double or Nothing is probably going to be my season premiere. Right? If you had to pick a season premiere, I think it's going to be Double or Nothing. I think we're going to get a lot over there. That's just going to a lot of feel good moments over there.
Yeah. Hopefully a new world champion.
Yes, hopefully a new world champion. I could only hope.
I think we all could only hope.
But in the same category, right? WWE with WrestleMania Backlash, Edie said it somewhere over here. Asuka and Becky might end up being on the card. Do I want that? I don't know. Not that I don't think it'll be a bad match, but do I want that 2 weeks after Asuka's return? Is my question.
I mean, how many matches are on the card?
6.
Do we need another match?
No, not really.
I mean, then we can build it up a little longer. But I mean, if it was say like 4, maybe 5 matches, then I'd say maybe it's a 6. But to me, 6 to 8 matches is a solid pay-per-view. You don't have to, because even with 6 matches, you can still go 15 to 20 minutes a match and still be within 2-3 hours.
Correct.
We know the 6-man match might get 20 to 30 minutes. Maybe longer, depending on what happens. The Charlotte Ronda match, that's probably going to be another long one, 20, 30 minutes. And then, of course, everything else could be anywhere between, 5 to 15 minutes. We don't know. they could last minute that day announce, a match for, the IC title, a match for the US title, or they could just announce another match in general, just to say, you know what, 6 ain't enough, let's add a 7th.
Right, and I'm okay with that.
And then we still got one more week. We still got this week coming up to tell us what WrestleMania Backlash truly is going to be.
And we're going to, and next week, I don't know when we're going to go on the air next week. I got to still figure that out. But we are going to go on the air next week. We're going to bring you our preview show for WWE Backlash, WrestleMania Backlash, whatever the fuck we're calling it next week. We'll bring you that preview show next week. It's when we'll really dive into it.
In this very backlashed ring. I don't know.
I'll give you points for trying. But that's about it. But no, I just... To go to the poll, right, because there's more we want to talk about tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I think the overall agreement is... Oh, the overall decision is we're all in agreement. This match still should be on the card. And you know what? WWE can say, hey, wow, people really, really hate this.
I mean, the only thing I could think of is Roman's tired of the Usos taking the L from the RKO or from the RK Bros these past couple weeks and decided it's time to step in and make this, about family and show them how it actually, how to actually win a match.
And maybe.
If they explain it this week coming up, then I might be behind it. But if you're not explaining shit other than, let's make this a 6-man tag match, make it big, I'm just not going to be behind it.
Right. Okay, so let's transition into conversation about the NXT releases. This is brought to you by BetUS. They are a leading online sportsbook and been in the business for over 25 years. You can bet on anything, anywhere in the U.S. Use the link below for a 125% sign-up bonus. Again, use that link for a 125% sign-up bonus. Butters. WWE decided I didn't know how I wanted to transition into it, and I just started saying butters. Like I was going to transition out of that, and it just failed miserably. Earlier yesterday, WWE released, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 names. We're not going to break all of them down because I truly don't give a damn about most of them. I want to start with Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai was on that list yesterday. She has been released. So for me, it's bittersweet, right?
It really is.
It's bitter because she just turned face again. She just won the tag titles with Raquel. Raquel got called up. There was a good chance that she could have gotten called up too.
Well, from what I've been reading, they didn't think she was main roster call-up material.
And that's a good possibility too, right? And that's where I take a step back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I look at Dakota. In the ring, I think Dakota is great. Her character, even when she was a heel, even when she was doing really good stuff as a heel,
mm-hmm.
it just didn't do it for me. Right? And there's rumors circulating around that she, and we're going to talk about Malcolm Bivens in just a minute, right? This is confirmed from Malcolm. But the rumor circulating around Dakota is she was planning on not re-signing anyway. Mm-hmm. And I saw Chrome actually posted a comment on one of the threads at some point yesterday. And it was, if they truly planned on not re-signing, WWE did them a favor.
Right.
Right.
But Bivens, though, man, he had the whole Diamond Mine thing going.
But if he had no plans on re-signing...
No, I get that. I get that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, he was doing really good with that whole Diamond Mine thing. There had to be something else going on for him to decide not to re-sign.
He very well could have just been asking for too much, and they weren't going to give it to him.
True.
Right? Everybody wants to sit there and say, Vince is the devil. Vince is this. Vince won't do this. Fuck off. No. what it boils down to is contract negotiations are no different in WWE, AEW, TNA, wherever you go, than they are in the NFL, MLB, or NBA.
Yeah.
Right? If a player is asking for too much money, then the company's gonna say, "Fuck you, we're not gonna give it to you." Right? Then you move on. Right? We move on. We cut ties. Right? Now, in the world of those of the NBA, NFL, MLB, those people typically write out their contracts, go away, right, and then you start anew next year. But with WWE, well, we're not going to pay you what you want, right? You're going to get a severance package anyway.
Mm-hmm.
See ya, happy trails. Start getting ready for, when you're able to do what you got to do, right?
I mean, like, I think he's going to be a good manager somewhere else.
I do too. And I think it was really good. Phillies fan 2665 says, yeah, he's starting a stand-up career. I did hear about that. I did hear about that.
God, it's like they either transition to movies or stand-up.
Yeah. But back to Dakota, right? I think Dakota can go. I don't see her going to AEW. I don't see AEW signing anybody right now. And I think Dakota has a great following. Mm-hmm. Like, I think she has truly a phenomenal following.
Yep.
But I don't think it's enough for even AEW to be like, we're going to sign you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'd almost like to see Dakota go back on the independent scene.
Oh, more than likely, yeah.
And start rocking and rolling around there.
I think that's what's going to, hands down be her best next move. I think it's going to be an independent scene for a little while until maybe she goes to Japan, maybe she goes to Impact, just something small.
Yeah, I don't see her going to AEW, right? And it's not a knock on Dakota, right?
No.
Again, she's great in the ring, but I don't see them having any interest in her right now.
Unless Tony just wants to to his women's division.
If Tony here, and I'll say this: if Tony signs Dakota,
mm-hmm.
one, his fandom is showing.
Mm-hmm.
And two, all you're proving to me is as soon as WWE fires somebody, you're going to sign them. You're going to create an environment where people are like, well, I can just get fired from here and I'll go work for, Tony Khan.
Yeah.
Right? So I really hope that's not what happens here.
I mean, I feel like also WWE could be doing this just to try to bloat that roster to the point where it's like...
Because, I would have to feel like they know that Tony's buying up everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's no secret. So
when you look at a handful of these wrestlers they've released with this NXT talent cut, and it's like you could potentially see AEW signing them. And WWE knows this. So it's like, let's bloat the roster more and more to the point where now they look bad for cutting people.
Exactly. The only one, no, don't get me wrong, I'm pissed about Dakota Kai. I like me some Dakota. Right?
I was shocked about Dexter.
That's the one I am more shocked about than anything is Dexter.
You let Persia go. And I'm like, okay, Indy's by herself, but you still got, you still do the Dexter Lumis thing with her, and then next thing you know, Dexter Lumis. I said, excuse me? So is she going to still be Mrs. Lumis, or are they just going to throw that away and be like, it never happened?
Yeah, like, what's going to happen here?
See, my understanding also is a lot of the writers for NXT are pissed right now. Because a lot of these people were already, they were scheduled in, they got programs going. And it's just, cut, and now you got to figure out how to get these programs fixed before
Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, look
Now,
at
I think the only thing is really. I think the only thing that really affects something is Harland.
yes, that
Right.
affected their main event.
But does it though?
I mean, it doesn't affect the match itself, but it affects the fact that you had this big motherfucker in this storyline that potentially could have caused Gacy to win the title.
Yeah, but you can very easily.
What, you're gonna use the Druids now?
Yeah, why not? Fucking Undertaker did it.
Yeah, Taker did it.
But it's worked for a ton of people over the years.
I know, but
right?
Again, you're screwing up storylines. It's one thing to do it at the end of storylines, kind of, once we're fixing to reboot, restart. Be like, hey, don't put these guys in anything right now.
Yeah, if they put the title on Joe Gacy,
mm-hmm.
Let's just go completely left field with this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? One, Gacy beat him without Harlan. Now you've just established Gacy as a true powerhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So now he's able to really say, I can beat you, I can beat you, I can beat you.
Yeah.
Right? I don't need Harland over here to beat everybody for me. I'm trying to be champion.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's not what I want.
Yeah.
Right? In an NXT champion. I don't want that. Right? I want the wrestler to be the one stopping everybody. We've never had it to win. Like, even when Adam Cole had Undisputed Era, right? Adam Cole still went out there and got his hands dirty.
Yeah.
Dexter Lumis in his storyline, I think you can make that go away very, very easily.
Oh, well, yeah. But at the same time, like I said earlier, it shocked me so much to see Lumis go.
Yeah, I thought he was doing great. He's somebody I see getting picked up, as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. For Harland, I was reading they didn't feel like he was improving enough, and at the same time, I'm thinking, but you signed him, and damn near probably a month or less than a month later, you put him on the main roster. You don't even give him time to fully train. Some of these people you sign, you give them months at a time to train before you even put them on the roster. Mm-hmm. With him, you just kind of went, oh, he's the next big thing. He's going to be the next Brock Lesnar. Let's put him in on immediately. And he wrestled, what, a couple matches, but they were squashes? Like, come on, man. You should have given the guy more time. Then you gave him a shitty gimmick.
You really did. You really didn't set him up for success.
You set him up to fail hard, and I mean hard. We're talking nosedive off a 40-foot cliff hard.
But everybody else on there, I don't care. Bye. There you go. Happy trails, Hans.
This man just said, don't care.
I don't.
Adios, muchachos.
Peace, love, and joy. Kick rocks and flip flops. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Like, it's just, what do you want from me, man?
No, I just think it's funny.
Well, like,
with that being said, NXT's doing, with stars going away, they're bringing in more stars.
And you've got NXT Level Up that they're doing, which I think is a genius concept. It adds more exposure. We're able to the women's breakout tournament.
Yeah, they're adding a women's breakout tournament. So, I mean, with, them losing 10 stars, they're bringing in more.
I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it now. Right? I don't know who's... Before I open my mouth. Hold on. Keep talking.
Are you talking about who's going to win the women's breakout?
Who's in it?
The only main one I know of that I feel like is going to be the winner is Santino's daughter.
Yeah.
Hey, don't. You take a look and you see for yourself.
All right, so hold on. Let's look here. The names that are announced so far: Lash Legend, Ariana Grace, Kiana James, and Sloane Jacobs.
Ariana Grace is Santino's
daughter.
Yeah, that's her new ring name.
Yeah, fine. I'm just going to say it because I know she's not signed anywhere. Kylan King.
It would be nice.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if I find out that Kylan King is in this godforsaken tournament, I'm gonna lose my mind. So for those of you that don't know, if you haven't been following us, Kylan King is a wrestler. She's an independent wrestler. We see her at Mission Pro. She's been on the show a couple of times. Actually, we're sponsoring her in the upcoming Mission Pro Don't Stop Me Now event at Southern Star Brewery in 2 weeks on May 14th.
Mm-hmm.
But I've said it before. That woman's the future of pro wrestling.
Oh yeah, 100%. But then I think Roxanne, however the hell you want to say it, I think she's in the tournament too. The former Roxy, former Ring of Honor women's champion. That might be one of your potential winners for this tournament if she is in it. I can't remember.
See, I don't want her to win. I'm gonna shoot
Why
it
not?
really straight. Why don't
not?
I?
Yeah, why not? I'm just.
Everybody knows Roxy,
Mm-hmm.
right? She got signed in the internet wrestling community, blew their load all over their keyboards.
God bless.
I mean, oh my God, she signed! Oh my God! Guys,
Wipe your keyboard down.
Right?
I get you.
I want them to pick a nobody. I don't even say a nobody, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't, like, it's just
someone new that we haven't really, that we truly
like,
don't know.
If it's Ariana Grace, fine. That's perfectly okay. Right?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, other than the fact that she's Santino's daughter, that's all she's got going for her right now.
I heard she's not half bad. She's doing good. She's improving a lot.
It's really scary, though, looking at her and then picturing Santino. But then also knowing that Santina was a thing.
Hey. I mean, something tells me she got all them looks from her mother, not her dad.
I hope so.
Hey, man, who's to say she doesn't team up with Santina at one point for some women's tag team titles?
Do you want me to kill you?
Oh, come on. You had the first daughter, mother, daughter, father, tag team champions.
I'm not doing this. No, I'm not even justifying this. Absolutely not.
Oh, God, this is good stuff.
You're pond scum. Like the scummiest of scummies.
I'm not the scummies. You're the scummies.
Yes, you are.
What?
Scum.
It's potential future booking ideas. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. You act like you don't see that coming.
No. Stop. Shut your pie hole.
Hell no.
All right. I'm done talking about NXT releases.
sad week. But we already knew that was coming. I mean,
Yeah, spring cleaning.
Yeah. Now
Just a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Deal with it.
Now to wait for the main roster cleanup.
Bring it on!
Because we know it's coming. We know it's coming.
Saying, bring it on. I want all of it. Do your worst, Vinnie Mac. Fucking worst.
It's just a shock that it was NXT first. Or that the fact that they didn't do it all in one day. Like most times.
Do your worst.
Fear Mahan has been released.
Woo!
Wouldn't that be some shit?
Da 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 da.
Hey man, he's been doing pretty decent in the ring, okay?
Shut up.
That
you hype this guy. You shut your mouth. No, stop.
That modified
you
hyped pretty badass.
You hyped this idiot for 4 months. You hyped him more than you hyped Triple H coming back in 2002 and then in 6. And then you hyped him more than anything ever. He got more hype than Chris Jericho's debut in 99. And this guy came out and he beat up on a 20-year-old kid and his 56-year-old daddy.
Why not?
And I'm supposed to be scared of you?
He's been beating other people up here lately.
Oh, fuck off. No, enough. He looks like Tasmanian Devil and Jinder Mahal had some weird love child and out popped Veer, and then all we did was just fill this bastard with Mirakuru. Just take all of it. Put this guy a Red Lantern ring and ship him off somewhere else.
Give it time. They'll give him some stupid gimmick.
He's got one!
I'm talking worse.
You hyped him up that Veer Mahan is coming to Raw. That's all you said for 4 months. And I was on top of the world. I'm like, cool, this new guy's going to come in and he's going to fuck some people up. This is going to be great. This is stupid. And no disrespect to the actual guy, right? Like, I want everybody to understand this. No disrespect to the actual guy. I'm sure he's doing great with what he's been given. But that just tells me they didn't give you shit. They literally said your name is Veer Mahan, paint some stuff on your face, and go out there.
Yeah. Do a modified camel clutch you'd be done with.
Don't say anything. Don't say a goddamn word. Just go out there and go,
So...
Look, Indian Hulk Hogan, calm down.
I was going to say a smaller version of Great Khali.
No! Because Khali didn't have a moveset. This guy's got a moveset. This guy can run the ropes. The Great Khali just went, fee, fi, bo, bum. Ha ha! I squeeze like cantaloupe.
Okay. Fine.
Damn it. There's the Godfather himself, Mr. Tom Arnone. You can check Tom Arnone every Sunday on Agree to Disagree.
What's up, Tom?
Mondays on Monday Morning Quarterback. Wednesdays on HED Wednesday night. Post-game shows after Phillies and Sixers games. Occasionally HED Fan Friday. And wherever the fuck else Tom wants to be. Because he can. He's the evil genius and the mad scientist behind it all.
He's coming to HED. Oh, wait.
Don wants to know what I'm ranting about now. Well, I just so happen to be ranting about Veer Mahan. Enjoy.
The Iron Sheik of the modern era.
Shut up. Who was a pitcher for the Pirates?
I think they're talking about maybe Veer.
Get the fuck out of here. What? Hold on.
Either
Veer
Veer, or
Mahan.
Veer Mahan or Satnam Singh.
Wait, stop. Hold on. Everybody stop. Wait. Singh was signed by the Pittsburgh Pirates organization after he won a pitching contest on a 2008 reality television show called The $1 Million Arm. Wait. So hold on. Pittsburgh was so desperate to sign somebody that they had to go to India on a game show to find somebody to pitch. And he never makes it to the majors.
Yeah, he did. He was in the MLB.
No, he wasn't. He was the first Indian to play professional baseball and spent several seasons in the minor leagues, reaching the single A level. He never, ever was in the MLB.
Close enough.
What the fuck?
Hey.
How have we never talked about this before?
Oh, Lord. It just never come up. Would you start ranting about...
Right. I want everybody here at HED Radio, if you can hear my voice, I want you to remember this moment here. When we figured out that Veer Mahan was in the Pittsburgh Pirates organization because he won a game show in India. And they say our sport's fucked up. Wrestling's a male soap opera. Motherfucker, you got your picture from a game show in India. Do you understand how stupid that is?
Well, she's
my God in heaven.
She's like,
that's
Frank
like me saying, oh, no, I'll put this on in a second. That's like, you know what? We need to find somebody for the U.S. Olympic track team. Hey, this guy won the amazing race. Let's sign him. Or Grant, you know what? Let's go get Grant Gustin. He plays the Flash. He'd be really good. Stop.
That was so cool. Oh my
God in heaven.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
This rant has been brought to you by Area Public Adjusting. I meant for this to cover This Week in Wrestling, but screw it. They're covering my rant. Do you have damage to your home or property? We may be able to help. I might in a little bit. Don't put your homeowner's insurance alone. Contact Area Public Adjusting at 813-564-3364. They're licensed in 15 different states, including Pennsylvania and Florida. I'm so done talking about this schmuck.
Hey, look, sports somehow made it right back into our thing again.
I'm okay with that. I would rather... No. I don't think you understand something. I would rather do a NFL draft recap show right now, right here, right now, not knowing diddly dick about any of the 175 players drafted over the last 3 days, then spend another moment talking about Veer Mahan.
Dude, look at Don Don's.
Michael Jordan was drafted by the Looney Tunes, so I don't see the difference. Don, you get one chance. If you're about to sit here and knock Space Jam, first of all, it wasn't the Looney Tunes, it was the Toon Squad. Let's get that right. If we're going to do it, let's at least get the name of the damn team right. And second of all, when you have the GOAT of basketball and the GOAT of cartoons, it's just a match made in heaven.
I still think it's funny.
No, Wick, this is a weekly occurrence. Because I do a show with this jackass, and it never fails that he says something dumb. And you think by now I would be immune to it. I would have the antidote for his stupidity.
Whee! Reel them in, boys. Reel them in.
I'm not even looking. I can't really see him, but all I hear is whee! Reel them in.
Every week, boys, I just reel them in.
Oh
God.
Why do I do this? Why do I subject myself to this every single fucking week?
Damn it, Frank.
Frank says Space Jam 2 never happened.
No, I'm talking about his other Space Jam comment.
No, I'm getting there. Space Jam 3. We need to learn from the mistakes of Space Jam 2. No, stop. We're not doing a Space Jam 3. We all sat through Star Wars Episode 9, where they tried to fix Star Wars Episode 8 and still tell a story in 9, and we saw what that calamity was. No. We never should have done Space Jam 2 in the first place.
True that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But they didn't have an original idea to go off of. Come
Bite
on now.
me. Ugh. I don't know why I do this anymore, man. For those of you that are watching us on Apple Podcasts and Google Play, not watching, listening to us, I need a minute. Just give me a second to compose myself here.
Oh, man, a second? I mean, I think someone like you needs more than a second.
It's called I need a shot, but I can't take one on the air. So, that being said, let's talk about Randy Orton's 20th anniversary this past Monday Night on Raw. How cool was that?
Oh, man. I actually kind of liked it, not going to lie.
I love that they showed Randy a ton of respect. They had been
20 years?
Yeah, 20 years.
Man's going to beat the Undertaker's record at this point.
They talked about so much.
You know, he threw that respect for Mick Foley, taking him to the, to be the legend killer. That moment with Cody Rhodes in the ring. The callback to Legacy.
Yeah, I really like that.
And then, the lead-in for the six-man match. I mean, Randy hitting all the RKOs, his team winning. That just all the respect for Randy Orton for, his 20 years, the appreciation for it. I loved every minute of it.
Do you have a favorite Randy Orton moment?
Ooh, man. I'd have to say it's somewhere in between his punt to Stephanie with Triple H tied up towards the ass whooping he was about to receive from Triple H, Shane, and Vince.
So funny that you say that.
One of those, it's like those two moments is like the big moments to me that are my favorite because it's just like that. Vince is just, let's throw the jackets off. Screw this. I'm done. That's my baby girl. Fuck off.
I absolutely love, and it's no secret if you know me, if you know anything about me, that promo and how it goes off, that segment and how it goes off the air with them still fighting is one of my favorite segments. And it was a lead into my first WrestleMania. So there's a lot of sentimental stuff there. So that's on my list. But I also love it's him and John Cena as a tag team against like the entire Raw roster. And they do the AA into the RKO and just that John Cena Randy Orton era feud, those were great. Randy Orton as a babyface has been phenomenal too because he's a jackass.
And it's so hard to see Randy as a babyface, but right now he's just killing it.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, I've always preferred his heel work over his babyface work, but right now, I'll take it. Like I said, he's killing it right now. And I think it's just a matter of finding the right storyline for a babyface Orton.
Yes.
And right now, with him being with Riddle, that just makes it all the more perfect.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You know, it's always like any tag team finding that right partner.
Here, Edie's got a good one.
Uh-oh.
What's your favorite RKO performed by Randy Orton?
The one to Evan Bourne.
See, I say the one to Evan Bourne, but then the more I sit down and I watch back those moments where, like, he catches them coming off the top rope, they kind of set it up, right?
That or, you know, the one to Rollins at WrestleMania.
That's the one I'm going with. The one to Rollins at WrestleMania really stands out in my head. I like that. I like. I just what I love about it is how he did it to where it truly came out of nowhere.
Yes.
Which one was it? The one to Mark Henry where he does the split afterwards.
Oh, you're talking about the shimmy, the shake, and the split?
Yeah, that one's really good. But then there's one where it's recent.
That's the one that made me laugh the hardest because it caught both Christian and the ref off guard.
It was recent. It's when he had that cut off sweatshirt jacket thing, and it was on a I think it was on a Smackdown, and I think it was it Lesnar? It might have been Lesnar talking shit. Randy slides in, hits the RKO, and just spazzes out. I'm gonna look this up. I'll tell you right now if that's it. Like I can picture it in my head.
If the spaz out to me would be the one with Mark Henry.
No, there was another one. Randy Orton RKO's Brock Lesnar. Yeah, it was on a Raw. It wasn't. It was 2016, right? It was Raw for August 1st, 2016. And Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman are in the ring, and that's where it happens. And I can't show you, right? But like literally, Brock Lesnar says something to the effect. Paul Heyman says something to the effect of he's never going to RKO the Beast, and then slides from behind Brock Lesnar. Because I actually think you see him running up too. Like I'm watching the clip right now.
Yeah, I am too. Try to get it. Boom.
Yep, there it is.
You don't really see him run in. All you see is a close up of Brock and then drop.
Yeah. RKO out of nowhere. Love that.
That to me, that's just the best thing that they've come up with. Randy is that RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah. And it's when Foley and Stephanie come down. It's just,
back when they had the GMs.
Yeah. Oh wow, WWE's got 100 RKOs out of nowhere. Video.
Lord.
Oh, I'm just gonna skim through it. Right, it's only a few minutes as we talk, right? But Randy's one of those people to where truly so versatile, from the Apex Predator to the Viper to the Legend Killer to all of it, right?
Yeah.
just absolutely phenomenal. The first one they show on here is his one to Evan Bourne. You know,
Of course.
greatness. There's the one to Kofi. Just all the ones where he slides in. Oh, I forgot about that one to Dolph. Some of these ones are really bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he really hadn't perfected it. Oh wait, I didn't know that was a thing. Who was that? Is that Chad Gable? Yeah, Chad Gable does a backflip, and Randy hits him with an RKO. It's just so crazy. Like all of these are just beautiful.
Arcade. I mean, like you said, it's.
There's the one to Rollins.
Randy Orton
Hits Mustafa Ali with the one as he's coming out of the roll.
Oh yeah.
And every time like he would block something and he would spin around, you knew that RKO was coming. Cena, I think, took the RKO the best.
Oh yeah, easy. Dude just dropped.
Not Rollins. Ziggler didn't know how to take it.
Kennedy really didn't know how to take the RKO.
No, not at all. Bobby Roode takes it phenomenally too.
Yep. I mean, there was a lot of people that could sell the RKO, and then you had some that just no business being in a match with the man.
No, none at all. Even legends like Dusty took it so well. Oh, that one with Ricochet where he almost kills him.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Oh man.
I love watching RKOs. They're the best.
Or the one that he took from his wife into the ocean.
Yes. Or the one where his kid hits him on the bed.
Oh yeah. You know, it doesn't have to even be in WWE. It's just you see the Orton and RKO's. It's just like
it goes hand in hand. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, though. Great stuff.
A great 20 years. Here's to another potential 10 to 20 years
10.
for Orton. Yeah,
at least 10.
That's why I said 10 to 20. It doesn't have to be the full. It doesn't have to be. It's just one of those. The well wishes. Hope the man don't stop like Ric Flair. Don't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Asuka's back. We already talked about that earlier. Very excited that she's back. Love it how she interrupted Becky. Pretty much picking up where all that left off.
Nice little flick to the nose.
Yeah, that was funny.
I got a good chuckle on that one.
That made me low. But what else do we have from this week? We mentioned the Dax and Cash match. That was, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was great. Scorpio Sky is the new TNT champion.
Supposedly Sammy got injured in that match.
Yeah, I wonder if that's why they did it. I don't know.
Maybe not. Because I'm seeing he must be. It must have been just a. He must be fine because looks like him and Ted Conti won mixed tag team championships in AAA.
Great.
Yep. So never mind. He's fine. Maybe that was just intentional then to drop it to Scorpio. But it was a good match nonetheless.
Absolutely. I think it was one of the better matches of the week, maybe even the month.
Yep.
But, let's see. Do you really have anything else?
I think I had one thing. Let's see. I always like to screenshot stuff during the week.
We know you say it every week. Every damn week.
You better well fucking believe it, bro.
I will say this, non-wrestling related. You know what? Hold on. Before we do that.
Let's do it to it.
Get 20% off and free shipping with code A2D at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. That's A2D at manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping. And we are happy that they are sponsoring the run-in section of the evening.
Run-in section? I always thought it was run-in segment, sir.
I said what I said.
Fine.
I didn't know it did that. All right, cool.
And now you know.
Where was I going with this? This Wednesday is a very, very special day for all us nerds. Do you know what this Wednesday is, Butters?
Yes, I do. I do know what this Wednesday is.
May the 4th be with you,
Yes, it
my
is.
friend.
May the 4th be with you as well.
So excited for May the 4th. If you follow my personal page,
International Nerd Day.
Yeah. Brian Daly from Hockey Happy Hour. What's up, boys? Andy, congrats on the new job. Yeah, if you guys follow me personally outside of here, I joined up with Alon Z Travel, who is our sponsor this evening. I'm a travel agent over there. There's a lot of cool stuff. So follow Alon Z. Follow me. I have my own Facebook page for that as well. I'm going to be announcing something tomorrow on those platforms. Actually, that will coincide with May the 4th. So very, very exciting.
Oh, boy.
So, but I just had to bring up May the 4th because we'll miss it here. And May the 4th be with you.
Too bad it wasn't on a Saturday.
Man, I've said it, right? When May the 4th is on a Saturday, I don't give a shit if it's during the NFL draft or not. I will pry Chuck's away from his computer. And we are going to do a Star Wars show on May the 4th. Again. We still have so much to cover. Jesus God. What do you have?
The only thing I seen it on Twitter this week. It was brought up by a gentleman named Chan Man. I wanted to get your thoughts on this. It's saying having no world champion on Raw has forced WWE to have a storyline with every wrestler on the Raw roster to make up for it, and it's made Raw a much more enjoyable show.
Are you asking my opinion on that?
Yes, I'm asking your opinion, and anybody else that wants to chime in.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't know. Haven't watched.
Okay.
I watched the Raw after WrestleMania. Watching Raw on Mondays is hard for me.
It is
trying to
tough.
watch it live. Not because the show's bad, but just because I'm off the next day, so I'm more prone to do some things to where I don't have to do them the following day, and I can be a bum. So that's typically what I'm doing on Monday.
Well, how about this? How about I pose this question? Does Raw
Sure.
not having a champion impact it to a better show if everybody has a storyline instead of chasing after the gold with one person?
If it's the right storylines.
Okay.
Because everybody can have a storyline and they're all horrendous, god awful. But if it's the right people in the right storylines, then yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I think that puts Raw head and shoulders above everybody else.
Yeah.
If they can pull that off, right? And that's a tough thing to do, right? That'd be a really, really tough thing to say. Hey, can you pull this off? But if they can, more power to them, right? And if anybody can, honestly, I think it's probably Vince and Monday Night Raw.
Great. Okay.
I do have one more.
Okay.
We were kind of slow today at work, and the question got posed to me, and I, honest to God, didn't have an answer for him. I didn't know how to answer the question. I eventually ended it with Baron Corbin just because they needed an answer.
Oh, shit.
We all have our favorite wrestlers, right? And it was 3 questions. 3 things were posed to me. So first was favorite wrestler. Obviously, I said Undertaker. What's yours? Who's your favorite wrestler all time?
Bret Hart.
All right.
No, I'm sorry, not Bret. Sorry, Dusty.
All right. 2. Who do you think is the worst wrestler of all time?
Oh, Lord.
or current day, right? That's why I was like, that's really hard. But then they were like, all right, what about current day?
I mean, I could almost, whether it be all-time current day, I could almost go Great Khali.
Yeah, see, I didn't, like, I was put on the spot, and I was like, I don't know. I went with Baron Corbin for current day, specifically, right? But I did give him credit. I was like, you know what? Whatever this dude was given, he tried to make the most out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what is one thing you hate about pro wrestling? Do you want to know what my answer was?
Yes.
Do you want to guess what my answer was?
Gimmick matches?
No, oddly enough.
Because that's really close to what I'm saying. It's just too many gimmick matches.
No. Oh, no. No.
Uh-oh.
The internet wrestling community.
Can I change my answer?
And they're like, so you hate yourself. And I was like, to a degree, yes. I said, but it to break it down further, I hate the it's still real to me, damn it, people.
Yeah.
I hate the people that think Vince is the devil. Right? Like
yeah.
You go on, I don't remember where it was, but there was a thread, and it was talking about the releases. And everybody was talking about how Sonya Deville should be released.
Oh, she shouldn't.
About how Vince is just trying to line his pocket and this, that, and the other thing. And I really wanted to turn around and be like, do you even know who half of these people are? Because I don't, and I'm probably more in tune with it than most of you jackholes.
I only know about half those names on that list.
Right? Like, I know 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, I know about 4 or 5. I mean...
Right? It's the people that just absolutely take it to extreme. They have nothing else. Nothing else going for them. They have professional wrestling. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But be able to separate yourself and go, wait, this is still a business. Right? We've been saying it for weeks.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I have.
No, and that's a good, it's a good thing. I mean, it's a good 3 questions.
So Frank is still seeking advice, and I missed it from earlier. So hold on. I saw a guy wearing a Hook t-shirt at Target today. I really wanted to place a curse on him like Danhausen, however I didn't. Should I have placed a curse on him?
You should have to see if he was a true wrestling fan, or if he even know who the hell Hook was. Because some people could just buy a damn shirt just to say it. Because it looks nice.
He goes, I almost wanted to act like Danhausen, but I didn't want to terrify him or his family. That's smart. But I should have said send Hook.
Should have said something.
Yeah, I think you... Like, even when I see people in wrestling shirts, right? I'm like, hey, man, nice shirt. Or, if it's a... This is how... And it's backfired. It's really awkward when it backfires, right? But if you walk up to somebody who's wearing, like, an NWO shirt or a Bullet Club shirt, you're like, yo, man, and you hit them with that too sweet. If they don't too sweet you back, it's awkward. It's really awkward.
Don't leave me hanging, bro.
Especially if they don't know. Right? It's like take the shirt off.
Right? Well, that's my thing. You always gotta just throw something out there to see if they're wearing that shirt because they're a wrestling fan, or they're wearing that shirt because they don't know what the hell it means, but it looks cool.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. But I got nothing else. I'm done for the night. Butters, if you're done.
Yeah, it's starting to get stormy.
Yeah, and plus that too, the weather's not super great over here. There's a big concern that we might lose some power in our area. Yep. So I'd like to get off the air before that happens. Right. So we would like to thank our new sponsor, Allons-y Travel, specializing in creating the vacation of your dreams at Disney, Universal, or wherever your heart calls you. Let their talented team of travel experts, including me, create a custom vacation for you without any of the stress. Make sure you tell them that in this very ring sent you, and let's go. Wow, there's that thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy. Check him out on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com, or his 2 locations in Burlington and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. He's our doc. Make him yours. BetUS are the leading online sports book. They've been over the market for over 25 years. Use that link right there for 125% sign-up bonus. Area Public Adjusting. Contact them at 813-564-3364. Alan Foy of eXp Realty, 302-682-8820, or on the web at alan.foy@exprealty.com. Fan Up is the best way to enjoy fantasy sports, daily NBA contests, and more. Win great prizes. Sign up today. Use promo code AGD for 5,000 bonus points. It's a $50 value only in the App Store on iPhone. And Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code AGD at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. For Butters, I'm Ritz. We're getting out of here. Make sure you're following us on In This Very Ring on Facebook. We'll let you know what time we're going live next week once we figure it out. Until then, we'll see you next time. Tell someone you love them. Peace, love, and joy. We out!
Peace.